Greetings, everyone. Peace to you all. I am Masood Saeed, a social science psychologist. Have you ever questioned why certain individuals struggle with profound fear, guilt, or anxiety tied to their religious beliefs? Today, we will delve deeper into the methods of overcoming religious trauma, syndrome, masturbation, and porn addiction from an Islamic perspective. As Dr. Marlene Winnell, the one who first introduced the term in the early 21st century, stated, religious trauma syndrome, or RTS, is a state marked by cognitive, emotional, and social hardships arising from religious indoctrination, damaging religious experiences. Next, we'll address the subject of porn and masturbation addiction. As quoted from renowned Islamic scholar Yusuf al-Qaradawi in his book, The Lawful and the Prohibited in Islam, published in 1960 in Cairo, Egypt, الإنسان ينبغي أن يتحكم في شهواته وليس العكس. A person should control his desires and not the other way around. These are obsessive behaviors that could bring about severe psychological, social, and physical repercussions. The uncontrolled compulsion to watch explicit content or partake in self-pleasure, regardless of the adverse consequences, is a sure sign of addiction. To elaborate further, Al-Ghazali, a famous Islamic jurist, theologian, and philosopher, states in his book, Revival of the Religious Sciences, published in the 12th century, Al-Aql Salim fil Jism Salim, a healthy mind in a healthy body, emphasizing the importance of self-control and the avoidance of addictive behaviors. Both of these quotes highlight the Islamic perspective on the issue and the need for self-restraint and healthy practices. Welcome back, everyone. In this segment, we will discuss a comprehensive approach to overcoming issues such as religious trauma, masturbation, and pornography. It's crucial to understand that these are not isolated issues, but interconnected, impacting various aspects of an individual's life. From a professional perspective, experts like Dr. Darrell Ray, author of The God Virus, emphasize the significance of therapy and counseling in dealing with these issues. He states, understanding the root of your religious trauma or addiction is the first step towards healing. Working with a professional can help you navigate through this journey. On the other hand, Islam also offers a unique perspective on overcoming these issues. As the famous Islamic scholar Ibn Qayyim once said in his book Zad al-Ma'ad, published in the 14th century, الإنسان يجب أن يتحكم في نفسه وأن يعرف سبب مشكلته لكي يتغلب عليها, which translates to, a person must have control over himself and understand the root of his problem to overcome it. Now, let's delve into some strategies. Firstly, seeking professional help is imperative. Therapists and counselors trained in dealing with religious trauma and addictions can provide the necessary guidance and support. Secondly, spiritual support plays a crucial role. Engaging in spiritual practices, such as prayer and meditation, can provide a sense of peace and control. Thirdly, community and social support cannot be overlooked. Connecting with others who have similar experiences can provide a sense of understanding and shared strength. Lastly, personal development, including self-care and positive coping strategies, is vital. Remember, overcoming these issues requires a multifaceted approach involving psychological, spiritual, and community support. As we move to the next segment, we'll delve deeper into the Islamic perspective on overcoming these challenges. Stay tuned. Now, how does one address these issues in light of the Islamic perspective? Firstly, it's key to comprehend that Islam advocates a balanced lifestyle, mental health, and productive habits. This is eloquently expressed by renowned scholar Al-Ghazali in his book Ihya Ulum al-Din, originally published in the 11th century by Al-Maktaba al-Asriya, Baghdad, in 1092. He emphasized in Arabic, إن العلم يجب أن يكون متوسطا وأن يكون الإنسان معتدلا في كل أمر, which translates to, knowledge must be moderate and a person must be balanced in all matters. This principle is applicable to the resolution of addictive behaviors. Secondly, the teachings of Islam reinforce kindness, compassion, and understanding. This is fundamental when dealing with RTS. As stated by Ibn Qayyim in Madarij as-Salikin, published by Dar ibn Kathir, Damascus, in the 14th century, 1350. His exact words were, إِنَّ الرِّفْقَ لَيَكُونُ فِي شَيْءٍ إِلَّا زَانَهُ وَلَا يُنْزَعُ مِنْ شَيْءٍ إِلَّا شَانَهُ, which translates to, verily kindness is found in anything except that it beautifies it, and it is not removed from anything except that it disgraces it. In conclusion, overcoming religious trauma syndrome and addictions involves understanding the crux of Islamic teachings, fostering mental well-being, and cultivating constructive habits. It's about achieving an equilibrium between faith and life, and acknowledging that Islam is a religion of moderation, compassion, and understanding. Remember, it's acceptable to reach out for professional assistance, and there is no dishonor in striving for a healthier, happier life. Thank you for accompanying us on this enlightening journey. Let's delve deeper into the adverse effects of porn and masturbation addiction from an Islamic perspective. As we have previously discussed, Islam promotes a lifestyle of moderation and self-discipline. These two addictions are examples of behaviors that are not in line with these teachings. To support this, we have quotes from professional and Islamic scholars. The famous Islamic scholar Imam Shafi'i, in his book Diwan al-Shafi'i, which was published by Dar al-Fikr, Beirut, in 1975, wrote, Al-Aqlu Salim fi Jismi Salim, translated as a healthy mind in a healthy body. This profound statement underscores the importance of maintaining both physical and mental health, which these addictions can gravely affect. Furthermore, Imam al-Ghazali, in his book Ihya Ulum al-Din, published in 1095 by Maktaba Darul Ulum, Karachi, stated, وَالْعَادَاتُ السَّيِّئَةُ تُدَمِّرُ الْعَقْلَ وَالْجِسْمَ, or bad habits destroy the mind and body. This statement directly addresses the effects of addictions on both physical and mental health. These insights from respected Islamic scholars shed light on the serious consequences of porn and masturbation addiction. They highlight the importance of moderation, self-discipline, and the maintenance of mental and physical health. It's important to remember that seeking help for these addictions is not a sign of weakness, but rather a step towards improving one's life and aligning it with the teachings of Islam. Thank you for joining us in this important discussion. Please remember to click the like, subscribe, and share buttons. As we venture into our next discussion, we'll delve into the pragmatic strides one can take to surmount religious trauma and addictions under the light of Islamic teachings. Dr. Jalil Abdul Adil, a renowned Islamic psychologist, in his book Healing the Muslim Mind, Chicago University Press 2015, has aptly quoted, إن الإسلام يشجع أتباعه على البحث عن المساعدة واستخدام المواد المتاحة عند مواجهة المصاعب, which translates to, Islam encourages its followers to seek help and use available resources when facing difficulties. In this context, let's reflect upon the words of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who said, لِكُلْ دَاءٍ دَوَاءٌ قَدْ أَعَدَهُ اللَّهُ, Sahih Bukhari, 1987, Medina. For every disease, Allah has produced a cure. This hadith is a beacon of hope that however insurmountable the distress may appear, there's always a resolution. For religious trauma and addictions, the expertise of psychologists, therapists, and counselors is often recommended. Scholar Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah in book The Healing Wisdom of Islam, Dar al-Fikr 1993 Beirut, mentions الاستعانة بمعرفة هؤلاء المحترفين تتماشى مع تعاليم الإسلام, meaning utilizing the knowledge of professionals aligns with Islamic teachings. Besides help, personal endeavors are vital. You must acknowledge the notion of tawakkul or trust in God, but this does not equate to inaction. As stated in a hadith, أقلها وتوكل, Jami at Tirmidhi 2095, Medina. Tie your camel first, then put your trust in Allah. This signifies one should exhaust all possibilities to rectify an issue and then leave the results to Allah. Prayers, salah, and the recitation of the Quran can offer consolation and assistance in this path. The Quran reveals, Ala bi dhikrillahi tatma'innul qulub 13:28. Verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. Furthermore, the assistance of loved ones and community plays a critical role in overcoming these ordeals. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, highlighted the significance of brotherhood and communal support in numerous hadiths. Thus, seeking help from trusted family, friends, or community support groups can prove valuable. Remember, the road to recovery might be long and strenuous, but with patience, persistence, and faith, it is absolutely attainable. As Allah assures us in the Quran, فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا 94:5. With every hardship, there is relief. Thank you for joining us in this essential dialogue. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button.